do just kind of want to reiterate, in case anyone has been thinking that this game runs like garbage. On a 120 hertz phone, this game is by far one of the smoothest and probably most impressive games I think I've ever played on a phone. Hey everyone, apologies in advance for, I guess, the drop in frame rates that you're probably going to see up until we get to the tower. It seems that my phone, when it's plugged into USB, tries to lower the processor rate so that it can charge or at least sustain a full charge. And it wasn't until I put my phone into some sort of gamer ultimate maximized CPU GPU mode that we were able to get at least 60 FPS more consistently. It does look kind of weird. I'm probably going to cut out most of it, but I hope it doesn't take away from the video. Anyways, enjoy. Hey everyone, TrueSlider here. We're going to be doing a little bit of an extended playthrough. I kind of showed you the intro tutorial to this game, as well as killing Leoric. Once you get past Leoric, you do have to fiddle around with a little bit of story, but it officially shows you the rift system. Just like in Diablo 3, there's two separate types of rifts. There's the challenge rifts that anyone can do, and the first time you complete it, you have a chance at loot, bonus EXP, all that typical fun stuff. The other one is the one where you are actually consuming your crests. So it'll make more sense once we get there. But for now, just enjoy a little bit more playtime as I auto-attack my way through the world with the Crusader. So I have had the chance of playing the Demon Hunter. I did get up to this same area with the Monk, and so now I'm playing through back on the Crusader. To be quite honest, out of all the classes I kind of tested out, and as you can see, I'm ignoring most of the mechanics in this game. It's not that most of them don't kill you, it's just like, especially early on, I think it gives you like a lot of the benefit of the doubt that you're trying to learn this game and there's touch controls. It's kind of a face roll. I mean, to be quite honest, I've been playing 3 times. I've done the beginner tutorial, whatever story, 3 times now, because it's not that it's a terrible story, it's just, it's easy enough that anyone can like pick up and play and get through without being, you know, hardcore. I imagine that there's going to be a lot of another cutscene where all of the controls for the controller are blocked. A lot of times you'll walk into these cutscenes and there will be an option to just tap A to continue the dialogue. Where's he?
So,
What?
And it just won't work, and you can't hit Y to skip through.
All this suffering over a single shard. Now,
Yeah, as you can see, when you get to actual story parts, it'll warp you into kind of single player only sections. So I don't know whether they're ever gonna tailor that to have co-op, like a continuous co-op experience, but this was the main part that I wanted to show you, Westmarch. It is the official big town that you will undoubtedly spend the rest of your time. Coming here to upgrade all of your materials. There's always going to be like side towns that you can do, I guess, anything you like. Another reason I love the Crusader. Just kind of speeding through.
Hi there. Goodbye. Hi there. It's good to see you again.
Oh, they updated it. Now you can actually select
excuse
quests.
me.
It's you.
The city.
Goodbye.
We are going to skip through most of the story because I'm sure at some point I might do a playthrough.
Well done.
He holds up the stone, and he's like, yep, that's a stone.
Now then, you
So,
And then he'll tell you about ninjas that come and attack him in the night next time.
Oh, you're done already? Come on, let's head up to the palace. There's a whole lot you're gonna want to see up there.
So having played this game a little more... Oh, she wants to go to the bounty board, but she's just going to stop and wait. So we're supposed to follow her, but of course, we're not waiting for her at all. So this is the bounty board. This is kind of like your daily quests that you'll check in and do. As you can see, there's no controller buttons again, but I'm sure that'll be fixed at some point. Once you've come back from doing the initial quest, is she still stuck? You know, little bugs. Maybe she's waiting for us to catch up. Come on. Once you do get past the initial quest, it opens up. I think there was like 4 quests for the Darkwood.
That is the bounty.
Oh, I guess I have to do this all again. Wow, thank you. Oh, I can't get out.
There's new bounties, so
New bounties every day. Go to the Challenge Rift. So here are the 2. The Elder Rift. Every time you go up to the Elder Rift, you do get 1 free rare crest. If we go back to touch controls, you can insert up to 3 crests. As you see right now, I only own 1 rare crest. Once you get through the initial challenge, or once you get through your first initial run, they'll give you a legendary crest that you'll blow and you'll get some gem that may or may not be useful. They do give you 6 rare crests. What I would like to see is how to obtain more legendary crests without drop and bank. If we go to the battle pass, which I kind of neglected to show you before, but work, damn it. Oh, okay, it was just a pop-up. So this is the battle pass. The empowered one you can do for $7 a month, essentially, and you can also pay extra to jump up. You know, if you fail to play for a month and you'd rather spend $20 than $7, you know, go for it. These all are in Canadian dollary dues. So I imagine US is going to be like 5 and 15 probably. But if you go down to the paid tier of the battle pass, you see that you get a legendary gem, Scoria, choice of any normal gems. I don't know if I've picked up any gems on this account, but there is quite a few, like your typical Diablo 3 gems. But these legendary gems can be put in basically any slot. They basically work like a souped up version of a rare gem. And so as we go, the kind of thing that I want to point out is the top is quite lackluster. Like, there's hilts, which is kind of like the free currency that I've been able to discern from all this. It does take quite a lot of free currency to purchase things. I think the first craft that you do, you need the parts. You know what, why don't I just show you while we talk about this? Come on. It does sometimes like to forget that you're using a controller. And it's broken, okay. Okay, so everything is trapped behind tutorials and explanations. So let's just do the Challenge Rift. You can see it starts us at level 1. sometimes you can take the warnings that come up with a grain of salt. On my Demon Hunter, I have done up to challenge rank 3. I think at level 27, it told me that I wasn't high enough level, or that the monsters were too high of level for me, and I still I cleared it with ease. I think it might be maybe a warning for melee characters, that when you do get hit, you'll take a lot of damage. But ranged don't care. I do have to say, if you're probably used to playing Diablo 3 on a console with a controller, it might not feel too out of place. As someone who is PC Master Race, playing with controller is kind of weird. The auto lock-on is nice. So especially for the first 3 challenge levels that I did, it was kind of a joke. Yeah, it's kind of, if you relate it back to Diablo 3, you'll never come close to the end of the rift. I don't feel like I was ever truly pressed for time or anything like that. Oh, there's some blues. So we have the invincibility. It feels like there's a couple bugs that they need to work out, especially with controller. It might be the same because I think I vaguely remember this happening with touch controls. Sometimes when you activate abilities, it'll forget that you're holding down things like auto attack. Not enough for the Rift Guardian, eh? Okay, this should be fine.
Let's not be too eager.
Out of all the characters, I feel like, I guess of the 4 players, the 4 characters I've gotten to at least, 18 or 20, Crusader and Demon Hunter feel like they have the most mobility. Uh-oh. Monk surprisingly felt the worst out of everything. Chop, chop, chop. All day long.
A bit early.
So we got some enigmatic. Man, I just can't talk today. enigmatic crystals, and a bunch of blues. The one thing that I do like about running the rifts, okay, I don't care that we can join clans. Look, it costs $1 million to create a clan, and there doesn't seem to be any restriction, and it's just a way for people to be like, hey, cool, we're on the leaderboard. It would be interesting to see if they have like clan leaderboards and some sort of rewards based on that. That's actually kind of one of the things I was excited about, because if you think about most mobile games, when you have leaderboards and rewards and competitions and raids, I think that would have been an aspect of Diablo 3 that I would have quite honestly loved to seen. Loved to see. Today's not my day. Okay. So that's the challenge rift. We will leave. My quest decided to stop tracking. Oops. I do find out of all the areas, towns have the most stutter. It feels like the stutter is mostly related to people popping in.
Be safe, all right?
Come on, story.
There you are.
Be safe, all right? Hi there. It's good to Goodbye.
No, okay. Just gonna touch the screen
Here.
because
I promise.
going to the portal? Oh, they let us go to Darkwood. So we'll just play this and hopefully not have to cut out the crappy parts.
An evil air permeates this forest.
I do have a question
I had
for
best
all of
find
you,
this Priestess Akara quickly.
the people who end up watching this. If you guys know how to increase the FPS on screen copy, or I guess it's SCRCPY, it's a great little tool.
My
I entered some presets into the console and it definitely did not work.
A blood trail. Please don't be the girl. I'm too old to be the man's daughter. The body's cold. Drained of blood. What could have done this so quickly? The vine was feeding on the corpse. They're draining this village of its blood. Why? Discarded clothing and another emaciated body.
Someone help! Please! I can't open the door! Father! Are you there?
First time I heard this, I thought like, I can't open the door. The house that doesn't exist anymore.
Alyssa? I'm going to get you out of there.
Damn it. Oops.
Who are you? Where is Father?
I'm your friend.
You really did. The camp is this way. Follow me.
Yes. And now to follow you. I think we have to defend her at one point. Or at many points. Yeah, keep going.
Alyssa, get back!
Let me fight them.
What? Like, it's supposed to be her big mobility move. But I think I find most of the time I am just using the, what is it called? I guess I can't tap and hold it to figure out what it is. Draw and quarter. So you can pull up to, I think, like 7 mobs.
Are you all right? You are.
I kind of just use it as crowd control.
Do not fear. We will fight back these
Crowd control and
traitors
AoE.
together. No time to rest yet, stranger. More are coming.
So much knockback. Something you rarely have to deal with as an archer.
Yes, but remain alert. We are close to their den. My rogues and I will continue the pursuit. Huh? Stop her!
And she died.
Alyssa, no. I am a crew.
Sadly.
So, if you've
Commander,
gotten this far, you'll realize that they're stealing blood from people
The felled tree. Take caution. The
to,
Bloodsworn are not to be
eat a
trifled.
plant? Crazy damn plant owners.
The rogues were outnumbered, but fought well. I will finish their fight.
Like, I have to say, I'm enjoying, at the very least, the story side. I thought it was going to be a very shallow experience, like some other games that will remain nameless. Black Desert Online Mobile, or whatever, Black Desert Mobile, I'm looking at you.
Feed the interloper to the blood worms. The mistress will be reborn.
Retribution at last. Friend, I beseech you, free me of these vines. Thank you.
Tasha, you missed the excitement. Lockery and her...
Yes.
I have got...
You may the Great Eye watch over you.
Mistress, I've done as you asked. The blood of every man, woman, and child in Blackstone runs through your veins.
Yet it is not enough. I must be whole once more. Hasten your efforts, lest you lose my favor.
Tasha's new pet. She'll discard you too, if you live.
Oh, I'm getting some weird chop on the display.
Still recharging. A short respite should be enough.
Come on. I just went from 60 FPS to not 60 FPS.
Not me too either.
Sorry, excuse the chop, there's nothing I can do about it.
Let's not be too eager.
Alright. No. I won't fail her, I can't!
This land has always belonged to her. She will ensure you remember those you have forgotten.
Lockery escaped. Kasha will need to know about this.
It's noticeable chop. Just give me a quick second here. It's not the cleanest experience, but it's also not me just recording a video file. I guess I could do that and do all the fun little clap to things. And
You there.
Oh, head east through.
where am I going? That way. Okay, it looks fairly stable for now. Let's just do upgrades quick while we have time. Equip. Ooh. Disconnected. Cool, cool. Thank you, Beta. Vitality. Slightly better vitality. The ring that I got from dailies. Your inventory is pretty full, so hopefully we get back to it. Oh, come on. Not again. I had this problem in town where it just kind of gave up on my controller. Okay. Maybe that had to do with the reconnect.
Leave me alone, you monsters!
Non-combat. Stop.
Thank you for your.
You're welcome, Lee.
They want us to shortcut.
Ah, you've returned.
Priestess Akara.
Follow me if you would.
Just a
Need
second.
something reforged?
Like, now that we're in the screen, I can't touch anything.
Most appreciated.
The one thing that you might want to pay attention to is the codex. I've kind of just ignored it because I've seen it before.
Respect the token placed upon the altar.
This is how you rank up your battle pass. And there's a lot of stuff that you click through. Each battle pass is tied to each specific character. You almost have to treat each new character as its own account, if you want to think about it like that. I don't know what the logic or reason for doing this was, but...
Let light be restored.
You also level up for progressing your battle pass. That's actually pretty nice. I think I knew that from before, but... every time I open up... or maybe it's just because there's something else on the screen. No? Respect the tome. I've never actually looked at this, I just kind of closed it. But if you did open it, you'd see that bestiary entry is coming soon. Thanks for that.
The Horadric Bestiary. Hemlia, your rescuer has returned.
Ah.
Okay, we gotta fix this again. Hold on. Maybe it's just the game. As you can tell, I'm kind of popping in and out of existence here. I haven't gotten 10 monstrous essence
A
yet.
cabin to the north. Yes, this looks exactly like the place a giant spider would hide.
Thanks for the assist, Firelord Dickwad.
That's done then. Next is the Bloodflower's Thorn. Himmler seemed to think it was close. Perhaps these wretched vines will lead me to it. Let's not be too eager.
I'm gonna try and fix the capture one more time, otherwise we'll just have to put up with it. Okay, let's try 8-bit rate up. Like, there's probably just a strong possibility that screen copy just can't keep up.
The vines grow thicker to the west. I must be nearby. There we are. Where there's a blood flower of that size, there are surely thorns. A bit close.
The obedient hound of the usurpers barks at my door at last. Vatharisi, show this mongrel what it means to be sworn to the blood. Go kill or die for me! The blood obeys me. Obeys me.
Oops. So I guess this is a good time to bring up what is happening. So as you can see, I can revive at my corpse. Weird. So yeah, I can revive at my corpse. You have to do a certain number of killing before you get those charges back. Oh, come on.
Blood obeys me. Obeys me. The blood obeys me. Their blood returns to me. Do you see? Everything is mine. Even your victories hasten my return. These lies united are a lie built upon the remains of my kingdom. The blood flowing in their veins is stolen. I will have it back. Only suffering awaits you if you continue on your path. And you lack the strength to bear such loss.
The thorn is mine, coated in the blood of the enemy. Hemlir spoke of a branch of dark wood. The largest trees are to the south. I should start there.
I do just kind of want to reiterate, in case anyone has been thinking that this game runs like garbage. On a 120 hertz phone, this game is by far one of the smoothest and probably most impressive games I think I've ever played on a phone.
Evil cannot be tolerated.
It is just unfortunate that this free software that I can complain about doesn't keep up. I may just have to invest in like an HDMI to USB cable or something. that is the situation, though. Let me just see if I can quickly fix this. Maybe we'll drop it down to high and turn off high FPS. No, that did not help at all.
That rumbling. Something is coming.
Like we are running through USB 3. So, might be a bit ambitious. Oh, get worked. Putrefied longsword.
That scent. A bonfire. That would be a source of blackened wood.
My crusade continues.
There. All three components. I pray the druid is well enough to perform his ritual.
Corruption spreads no further.
Let's not be too eager.
I rebuke you.
I'm surprised they call it alchemical. It's just kind of like a freeze on hit shrine.
Let's not be too eager. Not ready.
Oh, this is just a side quest. Where's the main quest? No quest available. What? I think I broke it. Yeah, I definitely broke it.
You've done it. You've done it.
It must just be like a reflections thing that's just eating up all my bitrate.
It failed. I don't understand.
What happened?
No. The ritual.
Yes, a woman. Her wicked desires have perverted the nature of these woods. Only a magic equally as dark can bind your ritual.
We would be.
What can I do for you? No? Well, good luck out there. Need something reforged? Shall... What can I do for you? A job well done.
Here we go. So this is one of the little side dungeons that I tried to find in my first video. It's kind of odd. They're either broken or they're maybe like timed or restricted in some way, so that you can't just like spam the same one over and over again, I guess. So you see, you just do like these little tiny side things, and they give you like a boatload of treasure. It puts like regular dungeons to shame. And basically all you're supposed to do is just go through and find all these little like side things to do. Damn it. So is this the path down, or is this just a quick out? That is just an out. I don't know why they put them in the game, but... Maybe your boss is coming and you have to get back to work or something.
That ability is not ready. Let's not be too eager. Not ready. A bit early.
That's weird. They can peer you into the glow, but it won't pick it up for you until you actually try and move after.
That ability is not ready.
So just as kind of like a reminder, there are like hidden layers or side dungeons that do go down multiple layers to get to the final boss. So I guess, I don't know if there's going to be like a repository or like a guide to figure out which ones do go that deep. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of abridge the episode here. I think if anyone wants to keep watching the gameplay, it's going to be almost no commentary. And then I'll end the episode with the Legendary Crest Rift run.
That was fun. These cultists are the same ones who attacked Wortham. They must also be seeking the shard.
Your master wishes to speak.
Deliver unto me the fragment of the eye, the world stone, and you shall have whatever your heart desires.
My heart only desires one thing, and your precious fragment is hers.
Deliver the stone, or the burning hells will cleanse this world. Your mistress included.
you had such power, you'd be taking the stone, not asking for it. You have your answer. With the stone's power, even hell cannot stop her. We shall see.
So the World Stone Shard is with Lockery's mistress. The rogues and I will need to work together to face such power. An ember of the burning hills. It smolders with dark magic. I hope it will be enough. To the tree, then. The Bloodsworn are attacking. Himmler, hold fast! I'm coming!
And do it now.
Do what you...
There at the tree, just as Lockery said. Kill them!
Let's not be too eager. A short respite should be enough. That ability is not ready.
Tidine. You have your bargain, Inifus. Banish the corruption infecting this wood and its people, as promised. Ah, what's happening? It should have worked. Wait! It's inside me, pulling the corruption out. Friend, you must destroy it. It can be purged.
That ability is not ready.
I need aid!
Himmler!
It is, but there is no cause for celebration. The forest will not be purged so easily. Not while the heart of its corruption remains. The vines whisper to me.
I have to alert...
The rogues need you.
be praised.
Flavi.
May the Great Eye watch over us both.
Ugh. The Bloodsworn are everywhere. This must be where the rogues were ambushed. I pray Kasha's all right. That ability is not ready. The Bloodsworn are dragging the rogues this way. This must be where the rose hides.
Your corruption spreads
A bit early. Not ready. A bit early there. Still recharging. A bit early there. A bit early there. Short rest should be enough. A bit early. Still recharged.
The light burns within me!
Lien!
Keep going. Do what you need to. I'll try. I'll try.
Need something reforged? The job well done.
Someone's approaching! Feed their corpse to the rose!
Both your bloody rose and your mistress die tonight. So this abomination is what feeds the Countess. Well then, monstrosity, your end has come.
I should slay you where you stand, but I'm no... No. She entrusted her blood to me, a gift to ensure her beautiful world came to fruition. It will be enough. But I can't have you interfering! Stand there and witness your failure. Mistress, I give back all that you bestowed upon me. Take everything. My life, my blood is yours. Let me serve you forever.
Damn you, Lockery! Once again, rise, my servants, slay all who oppose my will.
At least that creature will no longer poison the land. The Countess is vulnerable. Now is the moment to strike at the heart of the Forgotten Tower.
May the Great Eye watch over us all.
Hemlir, I don't know if your spirit can hear me anymore. But I am going to end this. Kasha and the rogues aren't here. They must already be inside.
Beauty fades. It is impossible to escape. I will not submit to this truth. I am beyond the pitiful laws of tiny men. Their blood will serve me. Fulfill my purpose. My splendor. Reborn from their pain. And my beauty will never fade again.
The tower is just beyond the courtyard. I can smell the stench of blood from here.
My inner light burns brighter this day.
The light shall flow from you. Blood cannot be unspilled.
My crusade continues.
Was my tomb. Let it be yours.
Not be too eager.
Place was my tomb. Let it be yours.
She's dead? It's over. Come, let us return to the tower's entrance. It is done.
That was the Blood Rose boss. Pretty cool. I like the fact that there is a performance aspect to that. It's kind of nice to be able to run around and make sure that we were clearing everything to get rewards. If you played in a party, you still have the opportunity to get 5 chests. It's not like people can steal your loot. I seem to have corrected a little bit of the chop. And I think it's because my phone was trying to go into kind of a power state that matches the charging that's going on. But as you can see now, we are definitely discharging, which should just give me enough battery time to run through the legendary. Oh, that's right. Okay, first thing that we're gonna do is go back this way. One of the annoying things about this game is you have to run and touch every waypoint. You know, feels kind of silly that you'd have to do that in a town that you've unlocked, but you know, whatever. So we go back to the gate. I'm sorry. We have to go out of town and then go back into town. Because this game is full of simple triggers. Look. We just go back to town. Very unnecessary.
There you are. Come. Even as small as they are, the shards still radiate a corrupting power. There. It should be safe enough to begin the ritual. Strange. Tal Rasha's ritual seems to have no effect. It's as if the stones are resisting. I should have guessed this would not be easy.
Kain!
Oh, so that's how gems work. Stick them in the weapon.
These so-called... Excuse me.
You've got a shot.
Okay, so here we go. So here's the Elder Rift. It wants us to do the Elder Rift as part of the quest. So we're gonna just go all in, because why not? So player attack speed is increased. Player attacks called Chain Lightning. Monsters sometimes resurrect. So it looks like you're using these crests to offset bad modifiers. I'm kind of wondering if we can't just, like, overlook them. When I did this the first time, I did it with the Demon Hunter, and I only used the legendary one. With two, especially with the buffs that we got, this becomes like a super joke. And like I said before, the difficulty curve wasn't that strong to begin with. Maybe if you're having like a tough time with these rifts, you might want to use a legendary one to get like the super awesome rewards. And I mean, as far as I'm aware, you can only do these while you have crests. The extra little forked lightnings doing your what looks like your weapon damage, or maybe even like a third of what it is. Some serious AoE. Come on, one more rare pack. Where are you? I'm surprised they don't have like the standard "the Rift Guardian has found you" sound effect. It's not to be that guy, but when you're playing as the Demon Hunter and you run out of what is it? Strafe timer, he most certainly reuses the "I do not have enough mana" sound effect. Come on.
Should be enough.
So I got 3 Addies and the Lightning Core. I feel like you get this every time, just based on, I guess, the 2 items that I have gotten. Yes. I know how to socket gems, leave me alone. So if we look at the gems, so here's the Lightning Core. 12 offense, 12 defense, increase base attributes on all equipped items by 1.5. Your attacks have 10% chance to call Chain Lightning. The only thing that I don't know, and, well, I guess, I don't really know if I want to waste it on the gear that I have now. This cannot occur more than once every 15 seconds. Okay, so it's not crazy good. You still have, like, the basic gems. I imagine just might be a way for people to fast track. And of course, once you do this, the entire rift is cleared out. Yeah, let's talk to the crest merchant. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the kind of scoreboard, see if we can figure this out.
I should go speak with Chassi while there's still time.
So there we go, we
She'll
got...
want to know how her sisters in the Sightless Eye are faring.
Add crest to modify rifts. Can we just ignore all that and enter without adding anything? Yeah. Okay. So, we didn't have a Bane or a Boon.
That ability is not ready. A short rest should be enough.
Like chaff before the wind. Your corruption spreads no further. I rebuked you.
There's a lot of EXP, so this feels like a pretty great way to level. We do get the occasional white. I wonder if there will be... I know there's... whatever, legendary gems that increase your MF. So it'll be a bit of a test as we play through to figure out what is actually not required, but whether or not like you need MF to get like a specific kind of loot table to show up. Come on.
You will break against my shield.
we're full. Oh.
I cannot carry anymore.
Maybe we just don't have either a good chance or a chance at all of getting legendary gems. Sorry, what am I doing? There's no sword inventory, which kind of pisses me off.
Overburdened.
2 more. Come on. So as you can see, it's still a ton of EXP. I would almost just skip playing through the story, being me, and just power level like crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that. Everything looks like it's scaling to your level. Like, I mean, every time you fight like a wolf or whatever random mob you find in the story, it always seems to be displayed at your level. It also shows when mobs are tagged by other people, which I imagine doesn't get you any rewards. But now that we've unlocked the thing that I tried to explain like an hour ago,
I'll kill these two before anyone else shows up.
Are you all right?
he's fine. Okay, we'll just sneak over by where Charcy should be. Ta-da! She beat us here. Didn't get any upgrades, did we? Oh, they're all at the bottom. Willpower. Alright. Okay, so let's just do something quick here.
Hi there.
Since I'm on video and everyone just wants to see me actually dick around as if this
You do the
game is
fighting.
gonna matter in a month.
I'll do the forging.
Oh, hello. Combining, socketing.
Okay, so let's just throw something into the hat. 'Cause why not? So it wants me to put a legendary gem inside. Red sockets can be associated with red gems. So all these big ones have to be legendary gems.
Nothing else I can help you with?
So the one thing that I do want to check out, we haven't hit 3 days on our battle pass, have we? Or our login? No, we have not. So this is the one that kind of give you in the closed beta, you know, 8/8. Every time you attack, you have a 10% chance to summon vines that immobilize enemies. Good and bad. I mean, if you're encircled, or I guess surrounded, might suck. But you see, increases chance to find magic items by 5%. Description coming soon. Let's just, for the sake of the closed beta,
Combining, socketing, polish.
which item am I going to keep forever?
Nothing else I can help you with?
The answer, of course, is none. Which one sucks? Oh, this one has a lot of strength. Okay. Hat it is.
Oh, hello.
Let's go to services, go to hat, select a gem, throw in this. There we go. Now, can we remove it without issue? Okay, Diablo. Okay, NetEase Games, who should figure out their involvement. Being able to put on and take off any core at any time without money attached to it is probably quite the opposite way I thought this game was going to go. I have to say, as overall impressions on this game, there has been quite a few crap opportunities for typical, and I don't want to use this term because it's bad, typical shitty Chinese adventure RPG games that just hit you with the paywall literally like 2 hours into the game. 2 hours of gameplay, and you would be, you know, inserting coins to accelerate, continue at a pace that you would normally see. Just being able to have summons, we're probably going to be in like a shitty situation where we're never going to have the best gems. We're never going to have the top. We're never going to be able to chase the top of rift chasing. And I think Diablo monetizing that is both good and bad. It's definitely, they're definitely going to be able to set the meta with dollary dues. But I mean, if you're just like a normal person, like I consider myself a dolphin. If I enjoy playing a game, I'll throw down for a monthly pass. If I'm going to miss an opportunity to find something that I think works perfectly with my character, I'll throw down $30. I threw down whatever, $25 to get Albedo in Genshin Impact, and that was not a good or smart purchase. So I'm having a lot of fun. I am going to just kind of cut it off in a minute here. We're going to get just a tad bit farther in this, just so that we're not standing around. The one thing I do want to show you is the craft.
Combining? Nothing else I can help you with?
Yep.
Hello? How can I help you today?
So this is the craft. So if you look, like, if we wanted to make another lightning core, so these are the runes that dropped during our run. So we have 6. We need 60 of them. The Black Rose 16. Oh, it shows you exactly how many you need for each. Oh shit, there's a lot of legendary gems. Zodstone. A lot of neat looking ones. Tier. Okay. If we look at just like a random legendary gem, you need Faz, and you need 1,600 of these platinum. I want to try and figure out if there are other ways of finding platinum in this game, because each and every one of these requires them for the craft. And I guess if we consider Berserker's Eye, increase all damage you deal by 5%, but also increase all damage you take, versus apparently this Unity Crystal, which the base attribute multiplier is higher, the base offense and defense rating is higher, 7% of all damage you take is split among party members. So try and find a different star rating. It looks like all these 1 star are 500. 2 star is 2,000. For some reason, a random legendary gem is only 1,600 though. I mean, for the most part, it looks like we could make as many lightning cores as we have runes.
Oh, I see. Well, please come again.
So that is neat. That is, as far as I can tell, that kind of is the extent of early crafting. A lot of the gear that you find, you can enhance the stats. And like you'll see, like if we look at the guide, now that I can show my mouse, the nice thing about screen copy is you can click and interact as if it were a normal game. But we're gonna go to the blacksmith. Come on, Tracy, go back to the store.
Thank you for the help back there.
We're gonna get this off the screen because it's distracting. Can I talk to Tracy? So if we look here, we can refine our crap shards into enchanted dust. Reforged stones, you have a 2% chance when you kill an enemy to summon a fireball spitting Hydra. So I wonder if these are just... Your primary attacks have 2% chance to inflict 600 damage and stun. And these are all Eternal Orbs. So this is like the super expensive money. I'll inspect the rack. Okay, quest done. Now can I go back to Charcy? Nope. We gotta do this first. Okay. So they're gonna explore town, show us
We have the finest goods.
the auction house. Looks like people maybe are trying to sell Zod stones for platinum. So if like we look at a tourmaline, it's still going to cost platinum. So it trades down at a factor of 10. Or maybe that's just like the base amount that you can buy. So it looks like people are going hard trying to get
Thank you for your
platinum
visit.
away from people. Maybe there'll be like an early
Welcome, most. Thank you for your visit.
advantage to steal platinum from other players. Who's left? Oh.
Adventurer, over.
I should check on Kane. Hopefully he learned more about the stones.
So if we look at blacksmithing, this is what we're talking about with upgrading. So if I wanted to stick something, or if I wanted to upgrade my helmet, you can see it takes the existing base stats and then upgrades them by whatever, 2. It's only 2 because we're so early in the game. So we get 2 and then we get 4. And just because there is a, what is it, like battle pass quest to get it up to 3. We'll hold on to this hat for a little bit just because it has so much strength. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it looks like we can transfer our rank to another item. I would be excited to see what the requirements are.
You do the fighting.
I know it would feel
I'll
kind
do
of
the
weird
foraging.
to not have to invest a ton of materials every time to upgrade your item. But I mean, right now, early on, we're just like rolling in it. I'm sure once we start min-maxing and trying to find the right piece, and especially when sets start to roll out, it will be interesting to see whether or not rank transfers at 1-to-1 or if you have to take like a discount.
Kane.
Kane, look, it's a scroll. It's a picture of a guy. Kane, talk to me. Zoltan Kun. So now we are going to... Yeah, it's going to load. We have to go to the desert now. We're going to go fight with pirates and get on a ship and go to a place that looks extremely Diablo 3-like. But I'm glad we at least got our frame consistency problem out of the way. So yeah. Once we get up to the next section of the story, I'll probably just do another video. Why not? But at any rate, thanks for watching. If you want to see any aspect of this game or have any questions about progress, give me a shout. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.